All right, all right. What is up, everybody? Happy Monday evening. Unless you're in Australia, happy Tuesday morning. Bright and early for you to be there with us. We are back for another episode of the Ruell Report. Shelly's here. Strictly 3 Sports is here. We are ready to get rocking and rolling. I'm
Two of
joined
my
by
favorite people.
Mr. Ruell Black. Well, what are we talking about today, sir?
So today we're going to be talking about. I kind of made a video about it, but I thought it'd be good for this audience too. Crypto versus stocks. I wanted to have something for people who still think that crypto's funny money and the crypto's not backed by anything and all of this uh, jazz. But also, I kind of wanted to open us up to some undervalued assets in the whole in the crypto community and in the stock community, because whether it's stock or crypto, it's all about finding an undervalued asset and selling it for more. Doesn't matter if it's stock, crypto, real estate, you know, whatever we're doing, we want to find an undervalued asset, sell it for more. And there's a lot of growth stocks that have been just kicked in the face, 52-week lows that I feel like, okay, if you look at their earnings, they're still doing good things, and we can pile into these and just wait for a while.
All right, fair enough. Can we go over some announcements before we dive into it?
Oh yeah,
Okay. Did you know I was in a movie?
really? All
Yep.
right.
I
Now
found
we
out
both
this
been in the
weekend.
movie.
Now we both. Oh
Let's,
shit! All right, help me set up my IMDb and get my union thing, my union card going.
yeah,
All
let's
right.
do that. As long as you
I
didn't sign anything, I had to sign something. I had to
I didn't
sign
sign
something saying
anything.
like, no, you can't get your SAG card by actually speaking in this movie. So,
Yeah. Okay. Well, I didn't know I was in it. I had 2 people text me over the weekend. There was a new GameStop documentary that came out. It's on Hulu. And I'm in it 3 times. They just pulled random clips of me off of YouTube.
all right, cool. Yeah, we're gonna have to set up that
Isn't that
IMDb.
awesome?
Now we can both say like two co-hosts that have also been in movies.
Yep.
Can Spencer and Aaron say that? I don't think so. Or
I don't
maybe.
think so. Nope. I don't think so. And
Shout
then the
out
other
Spencer.
thing that I want to do today too, Ruel, if you'll allow me the time, is I've got a couple trade ideas I want to throw out. Stock trade ideas. You're gonna hit the cryptos. I've got a couple stock ones I'm just feeling hot on right now. So I want to get to those.
All right, cool. Yeah, yeah. Let's hit because we're gonna hit some stocks anyway today, so that's gonna be good to do too. So yeah, let's do it. And then
Oh,
after the show, we're gonna hit some World Economic Federation cryptos. And just so y'all know, I'm not talking like this has nothing to do with the Great Reset or any of that jazz. We're just talking about crypto like that we can make money with. We're not we're not Great Resetting it. If anyone if anyone is leans in that direction
yep.
or knows what I'm talking about.
I
Go
hear
on.
you. All right, Ruel. So where do you want to start us off?
So let's start off at looking like I want to kind of debunk this well, I either want to start off debunking the volatility thing because everyone likes to say that crypto's so volatile, or debunking the funny money thing. I guess I'll
Okay. How
start
about this?
start
How
off
about this?
with the
I'll
funny
I'll,
thing.
I'll do it. Wait. Oh.
Go ahead. No, you want to
I
go?
was gonna
What?
say. I was gonna say start with like your Bitcoin price action and a little bit of the technicals on that. And then
Uh-huh.
let's get to the volatility. I've got like a bold volatility claim to make. You got me excited with the volatility one.
All right. Let's look at it. So let me share. I always forget to share screen, share. Okay. So okay, here's one of the main things I hit us with here. So spies. it's I don't know what it's there. Little pains. And okay. So we're 80. We're down to like 417 now. So that's a good what? 60, 63 points down. Last time we were down like this much, we got to go back to Rona, which was like almost like 90 points down.
Yep.
So if we're talking volatility, in between here, you can see some dips too. There's some volatility there, right?
Yep.
And this is the SCP. This is the SPY. This is the top 500 stocks in the stock market. And we'll go deeper in that later.
Well,
So
your internet was lagging a little bit.
oh really? Did you guys
Yep.
get to see the chart?
Well, yeah, we saw it all. You just turned
Okay.
into a robot. Your voice.
Okay.
But we could still follow along the chart.
So we look here. Okay, Bitcoin's like almost in half. It's almost 70. It's down about 40 now. But I would like us to
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Ruell. Where's the backup network?
oh really we're still bad. Let's see what we can do here. Let me give it I think Telegram is probably was jacking us up here. Let me
What was
Telegram.
screwing us up?
Telegram. Let me quit Telegram. Maybe it'll stop.
All right.
Stop it. Okay. How about now?
I mean, I'll let you know.
Okay, so I want us to take this point right here, March 20th, 2020, right?
Yep.
When we got the most carnage from Rona here. So we go look at Bitcoin at that time. So about March 20th. So Bitcoin was at about 50K. I'm sorry, at about 5K. So at that point in time, you could have 8x your money. Whereas if we're looking at the S&P, you could have like 2x. It's sitting at like what is that? 250. So almost a 2x. So again, we're on that crypto train there. And then if we go even deeper into it, there are a lot of value stocks that at that time were trashed, like oil, Gush. It was trash at that point in time. Actually, the 5-year doesn't really show us. We got to get the back end of the 2-year. Gush was sitting at about like $16. Trashed. Occidental Petroleum was sitting at about $11, $10. People were saying that oil was never going to make a recovery. We got stuff like Cheesecake Factory was sitting at $18. Like a lot of things were just wrecked. Blue chip crypto, if you look at it at that same amount of time, like Cardano was probably sitting at like 3 cents at that time. Like you get a lot more bang for your buck had you been dealing crypto. So Cardano at that time was sitting at about 7 cents. Luna was sitting at like $1. So needless to say, there's volatility on both sides. Like you can't say one's more volatile than the other one. But one thing.
Uh-oh, Ruell. It's not looking good, guys. I think you got rug pulled as well. Hold on, it's coming back. Hold on. We're getting there.
Okay.
Ruell. All right.
Yes.
Oh, there you are. Okay, hey, what was that crypto project for the decentralized internet?
Decentralized internet.
It's like you bought the little box and you have the internet that goes to everybody, your web. The number of
I don't
the more
know.
people, the more people. Well, you bought a physical piece of hardware. The more people who are in the area, the more money you
Oh,
make.
helium?
Clearly, that shit doesn't work. This
You're
internet is
saying
no
it
good.
doesn't work?
I mean, based off of your internet tonight, no.
Oh no, helium's Luke. Oh man, no. This is like Comcast, like no, this is Cox or Century 21 or something. This has nothing to do with helium.
All right.
So you're about to get
Okay.
helium in trouble over here.
All right. So now, can I make my outrageous claim?
Sure.
I know. Leave your screen on. Leave your screen on. Go back to your
Okay.
chart. All right. Give me USO. USO. All right. You
Oh
brought up the
yeah,
volatility. This got me fired up. Okay. Here's my ridiculous claim.
this is
Is
another one.
USO oil, like literally just the price of barrel of oil, like the most volatile asset now? All right. What are we looking at? Daily candles? Yeah. All right. Go further out. Give me weeklies. Give me weeklies. Like, since when? Like, did oil become the most volatile asset that we have? More volatile than stocks? More volatile than cryptos? Can you switch? Oh, Ruell's frozen again. When he unfreezes, we're gonna see it on weeklies. But look at how wild these moves are in oil. This has been
Oh
happening
no.
since, let me think back when. Uh, 2000 and oh Jesus. 2008, I guess. Great Recession, 2009,
Mm-hmm.
right? Or can you give me weekly candles on this, Ruel?
Yep, I did. I'm probably
No, I
just
still see
lagging.
dailies. All right. Oh, there
Totally.
it is. There it is. All right. Look at how wild these swings in oil price are, right? Even if you look towards the left half of Ruel's chart, let's say we're looking back at 2019, we're looking pre-COVID. You've got 140 to what 60 to 100, right? So that's a 50% move down and then an 80% move up, and then
Yeah.
you have COVID happen, right? And all of a sudden we've doubled in price over the past couple months. I mean, doesn't it seem wild that
It
oil,
seems
one of the
very
most used
wild.
assets on Earth, is now like all of a sudden the most volatile asset we have?
But here's
Again,
the
I'm
thing.
talking
Here's the
about
thing.
go back to pre-COVID even, and these moves are crazy. Look at 2015 on your chart, right? What are we going from? 160 to 70? So that's a
Yeah.
60% move down in a couple months
Yeah.
with oil. So whoever wants to complain about crypto volatility and they don't want to have crypto in their portfolio, and I will say, you don't want to have oil in your portfolio either. All right.
Here's the funny thing about oil. People, I'm telling you, people around this time in history, like right after Corona or Rona, sorry, they were saying oil is done. Like, and then at the same time, we're having things like Tesla, we're having things like ChargePoint come out and be like dominant. People are like, oil is over. It's
All right.
like, do
And
you
let's talk
know?
about short-term volatility, Ruel.
But
Can
wait a
we go
minute.
back?
Do you
Okay,
know
fine.
who
Go. Keep
owns
going.
oil? Like oil stuff? Like all the big
Who?
players. George Bush, like Warren Buffett. Like, do you know like old, like decrepit, like old, like blue blood money is in oil? There's no
Does
way they're
does
gonna let
does
oil.
the George Bush painting thing sort of freak you out? His paintings?
No, he has paintings.
What? All right. Google George Bush paintings for 1 second, and then we're going back to oil. I got one more
Oh my
rant to make.
god. Now, if ever anything was worthy of a digression, that's worthy of a digression.
I can't believe you didn't know about this. Yeah,
George
just Google George Bush paintings. This is the shows like being a wartime president that screws with your brain. I mean, it's got to. I mean, the emotional havoc that's got to wreak. Yeah, go
that
to
in the
images.
arena
Go to
crawl.
images, or just scroll down. Yeah, he paints stuff now. He just paints all day.
Really?
That's what I'm
Wow.
saying. Like being a wartime president has got to like that's like his release. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which good for
I
him that he found it.
mean, it's not half bad.
Oh, it's better than me.
It's better than Hunter Biden.
Wait, does Hunter Biden paint stuff too? Okay, you're just making a Hunter Biden joke. Okay, got it.
No, he supposedly paints stuff too. Uh, Hunter Biden beat George Bush. Now that sounds like a rap battle.
No, I want to see George Bush paint Hunter Biden.
We're completely off the rails right now.
All right, we're
That
completely
would
off
be
the
great.
rails.
Okay, let's seriously. Let's see Hunter Biden paintings, and then we're good. We're good. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going George W. If that's a Hunter Biden painting right
Where
there, I'm going
where are those George Bush NFTs at?
I, right, right. Now see if they pop up, they owe us some royalties. Seriously. Now
NFT it before they do.
looking at this, I'm going George W. I don't know. What we got in the crowd?
All
Put a
right,
1 if you're George W. Put a 2 if you're Hunter Biden. Like,
all right,
seriously.
all right. Okay, that's good. Let's actually vote on that. And then I have one more rant to finish out on oil. All right, can you go back to my oil chart and can you give me a daily, please?
Sure.
And like the stream too. All right, zoom me way in. Zoom me way in. Give me like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 3 weeks. Give me 3 weeks. All right, there we go. Keep zooming. Just zoom. Scroll on your. All right, all right. Volatility. Okay. Again, I'm going with how is oil the most volatile asset that we have? And this is really small on my screen, and I forgot my glasses today. But we have in a matter of a couple weeks, and we're looking at USO, proxy for the price of oil, going from 45 to 90. So that's a 100% move higher. And then from 90 down to 70, which is a
Luke,
30%
Luke,
decrease.
don't you know, like, we're so dependent on Russian oil that, it has to go up.
I mean,
Like,
clearly.
we can't do without Russian oil. You know what I mean?
Clearly.
Like that's why we need $5 and $8 gas prices. Like that completely destroys our reserves. Like obviously, like we gotta, we need that Russian oil.
Yeah. All right. We want to talk about inflation for a second too.
Well,
No. All right.
let's be organic today.
Or are we
Let's
digressing
do
too
it.
much?
Huh?
Are we
I don't know.
digressing too much?
What do you guys think? We're here for you guys. What do you guys think?
All right.
Can we talk
Here's what I'm
inflation?
going to say about inflation. Okay. Wild inflation, right? Taking place. High. We all, no surprise to anyone. We know that is a truth. Okay, we'll accept it as the truth.
And by the way, guys, I was so joking about that. Like, we don't depend on Russian oil at all. Period.
Yep.
That was such sarcasm for me. Like, there's no reason our prices should look like this. Like, I'm actually pissed as an American that I have to pay this much. Just so you guys are clear.
Yep.
Like, just in case you guys are confused, that was such sarcasm by me, by the way. But go ahead.
Okay. What about the fact that the ruble, obviously, then also the euro becomes somewhat uninvestable at the same time that the US, that we're dealing with all this inflation in the US, right?
You know
The
what?
US
I think
dollar is strong right
that's
now
just more
against the
of
euro.
that's more of a signal for crypto, to be honest with you. I know that they're
I
kind of
agree.
like
I agree with that. I'm surprised that Bitcoin, as the proxy for the group, didn't rally more.
yeah, so I think that's just really more bullish for crypto. And yeah, the ruble's trashed. To me, I see that they probably just moved to a crypto type deal. But with everybody, all these companies canceling Russia, it seems to me like they'll probably move to some type of crypto. I mean, they have to, right? Like what else? What else? Like everybody seems to be canceling them. So what happens there? Do we get a whole bunch of Russian Chinese companies, or do we get a whole bunch of Russian internal companies? It's It's really I don't know. But yeah, hey. I think Root is frozen, or am I frozen?
No, you're good now.
Okay.
You sound good to me. So, all right, you want to get us on to the regularly scheduled topic, and I'm
Sure.
going to go grab that call that I had to take.
Sure, no worries. So now we debunked about
And
volatility,
I just
right?
added your screen. Okay, so your screen sharing.
Okay, gotcha. Um, and there's so many companies now that hold Bitcoin. Um, this is a site I like to use, Kevin Rook, who holds all the Bitcoin. He has a few different people on here. So we got Grayscale. You guys know they have a fund. Timber, Tesla, Michael Saylor. Michael Saylor and MicroStrategy holds so much. They're right here. They're a publicly traded company. Tesla, of course. Um, Voyager Digital. We got Square. We got Mara, which is Marathon Digital. Again, with Grayscale. Like, so many companies are holding Bitcoin now that it's like, okay, we can no longer say that it's funny money, because huge companies, Mercado Libre, huge companies are holding Bitcoin, and these aren't people that are in the habit of losing money. You know what I mean? So funny money no longer. With those things booted, my next point is that crypto again is more bang for your buck. If we come over here and we look at Benzinga Pro, and we see how you could have invested in Luna at 2000 in the year 2000, right after Rona, at like under $1, and had like a 94x right now, or even Cardano sitting here at 81 cents, and you could have invested in it, had like 7 cents here 2 years ago, and had like, what, 7 times 10 is 70, so you'd have like a 12x. So all of that, like, crypto's the best, more bang for your buck. So now we're going to get into, very quickly, we're going to get into some really good deals both in crypto and in stock. Um, so the best deals right now, one of the best deals right now to me in crypto, um, is Cardano for sure. Where has it been? It's been all the way as high as $3, and we've been over here. We've told you how DeFi ranks really close to a coin's price. We come over here and look at chains. Cardano is getting money in its DeFi, and it can just continues to grow. This continues on an upward trend here, and actually put out Charles Hoskinson actually put out a tweet where he's saying, "Wait till our update in July. You'll even see bigger gains." Where is it? Okay, yep. What most don't understand is that many Cardano DApps are waiting for the Vasil hard fork in June uh, to launch to benefit from pipelining. So seems we ain't seen nothing yet on total value lock. So coming in June is like, what, 2 to 3 months from now, we'll see bigger total value locked, and we're seeing total value grow so much right now anyway, that we can probably see Cardano go even higher than it is here, or at least back to the whole $3 mark, right? Cardano's one of my big guys, and shout out to my guy, Held Aspen Shredder. He gave me some really big things on LCX that I want to give you guys. Okay, so first of all, let's get into this. LCX, they're sitting at about sincere, but here's something very, 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 very good to know. They're going to do a little facelift on the platform about how the GUI on the platform looks like crap. They're going to do a little facelift. Get it here, where the GUI looks more like this, which is going to be amazing. And according to the CEO, it's going to be better, faster, more beautiful, bigger, bolder, and ready for growth. Regulated, compliant, secure. So that's LCX. And
I'm back, by
also,
the way, Ruel, just as an FYI.
okay,
I
if you
really
come over
like your
to
darkened
LCX,
beard, by the way.
I'm sorry.
I really like your darkened beard, by the way.
Thank you. Like, yeah, some of the gray is back now. I got to like re-dye it now. Yeah, man, it shaves like 20. Let's see here. You know the phrase, black don't crack. It's pretty.
Nope, I don't know
My
anything about
skin's
that.
pretty. You don't know that phrase? Come on,
Nope.
dude. You're in Detroit and you don't know that phrase.
There's just some realms I don't venture into, so
All right, we're taking
you
we're
do
taking you
you.
to like a Thanksgiving dinner at my sister's house or something. We're gonna blacken
I
you
would love
up.
that. When are you
Yeah,
coming to Detroit next? You're due.
I have no idea, dude. I'm so um so I don't know where he went to find this, but supposedly there's a secret LCX manager that they have not talked about yet. They have it somewhere. I don't know where it is, but there's a secret X manager. Let me just pull up the video that that my guy me, so you guys can see it too. And we'll just let's see, where is it? Twitter. Close this. Okay, and we'll try to just only play the relevant parts so you guys only get the relevant information.
Okay, so can the LCX exchange token dollar?
Hold on one second. Let me make this bigger. Let me go to the relevant information. Okay, so just to give you guys some back, because I don't know in what I'm going to play it. This is LCX. They're talking about all their different managers and advisors and all of this, and they have a secret event that they did not mention. And this guy kind of went through and depixelated the picture. So let's just watch this. We'll watch it at like 2.5 times, like 1.5 speed, so you guys can get it, and it's like not too long.
Could be the CEO of Coinbase brand, which, by the way, the LCX token is already listed on Coinbase, so we know.
Wait a minute, let's go back.
But check out this confidential manager or advisor. Now, clearly, this picture pixelated to conceal this person's identity. But this might sound crazy, but this person in this picture sure seems to look a lot like it could be the CEO of Coinbase, Brian Armstrong, which, by the way, the LCX token is already listed on Coinbase, so we know there is some type of partnership. Anyway, since I have some basic experience in the field of image forensic and analysis, I thought I would use my abilities to depixelate this image so as to reveal this person's identity. By the way, I don't know if someone has already depixelated this image and posted it online because I did very little research online to see where I had conclusive evidence of this being Brian Armstrong. That said, it does appear that I'm not the only person that suspected the person in the picture is Brian Armstrong, because on Reddit and a few other forums where people is Brian, CEO. So the metadata shows that the image was edited in Adobe Photoshop on a Mac in 2019. So is the is active. It's absolutely confirmed with 100% image LCI exchange CEO Coinbase Brian Armstrong. So
Did you hear that?
Yeah, but your internet is still a little weak.
Okay, so Brian Armstrong, right? LCX, Brian Armstrong, secret guy. CEO of Coinbase, which is why they're listed on Coinbase. There's just so much goodness LCX that like I'm just so high on this guy. Let's get into so those are two that are high on my list. I see Darshan GM, he had something about Doge. We can just hop into that right quick and look at the Doge chart. I'm not sure where I am on Doge because Elon has so many things going on. It's like, does he really have the time to pay attention to Dogecoin? I know Doge has like supposedly like their developers are now working on it too, along with him. But I'm not sure like what I think Doge like. I don't know, unless you got some inside information on it. But career chart looks like this, right? Else like this too. So it's I'm not in it, but everything looks like this right now. But just itself, I'm not sure. I'm not sure where I can go with that because what's the plan there? Does anyone know? Does anyone have any idea about Doge's plan? Like I wouldn't, and this is what I told my patrons. Like I'm scaling into things right now because we're getting so much of a big discount to where things were before. But like I have no type of history. Like what does it have in its future? Is my thing. LCX I can point to things. Cardano I can point to things. A couple other coins I can point to things, but Doge, like what do we know?
Okay, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
This was a Twitter poll that I ran yesterday. Here, you know what? I'm just gonna share my screen for once, Ruel. Is that fine?
Yeah.
Or are you gonna get jealous since you're the guy who always shares your screen?
Not this time.
All right,
You're lucky.
ready?
You're lucky. It's sunny
All
in
right,
Arizona.
thank you, sir. All right, I'm gonna have to move this over to my other monitor. There we go. Share, and I'm gonna zoom way in so you can't see the results. Okay. Oh, there we go. All right. Here's the question. This one's going out to the group. $100 investment in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Dogecoin when Joe Biden took office. So that's basically the start of 21.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, time flies. Okay. What is the return?
The return is you're really sad right now. That's what the return is.
That's what
But
I would have thought too. That's what I would have thought too. Chat, throw in your guesses.
Really, I'm gonna say Bitcoin's probably the one that's moved the least. So if you put it in, I don't know, maybe it's Ethereum, but it's definitely not Doge. I don't think it's Doge.
The answer surprised me too, is what I'll say. Here's what the crowd voted with. 688 people voted on this Twitter poll. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Decent number of votes. I would have guessed minus 50% as well with the crowd. 63% of people guessed that. We had an astute commenter. Let's see.
It's definitely not minus.
I don't think people realize how much Doge is up still. Let's click in and get the answer. All right. Starting prices. So $100 investment. Here's how much it would be worth today. Okay, you see that? Joe Biden took office. Okay. Bitcoin 100 to 105. ETH 100 to 184. Doge 100 to $1,200.
Get the heck out of here! You gotta be kidding.
That's true, man. 415% return.
What date was it?
January 20th, 2021.
Okay, so it wasn't listed on. Okay, that's it. It wasn't listed on Coinbase at that time.
I don't remember.
Wait a minute, but Doge was like at 70 cents at one point.
All right, I'm switching it back to your screen share. Pull up the chart. I know. I guessed wrong. I guessed wrong too, Ruel. I would have thought, oh man, you're down. You got in too late.
Okay,
You're
let me
down. You
do
missed the boat.
something
I
funny
was
for you.
wrong. I was
Okay,
wrong.
when was it?
January 20th. Yep, there you go.
Wow. Okay, so that's why. That's why, because we're all thinking about right here. That's why. That's why. You use it from when Biden got in office. If you're like, because I knew. Okay, I was. I was. I love to chit chat with people, right? And I'm at the Dutch Brothers, right? You
Yep.
might not know Dutch Brothers if you're not on this side of the country. It's just like a coffee shop. It's like a Starbucks but better. Um, so
Okay.
like this dude was like, for a joke, I just put like 250 in Dogecoin. He was sitting on like thousands of dollars, and like it was something at like around the time I was talking to him, it was like at 70 something cents. I was like, dude, you gotta like take half of that out, man. He's like, I don't know. I'm really feeling it's gonna go higher from here. I'm like, okay, all right, because I mean, what can you do, right? Uh, but like he subscribed to the channel and all of that, so that was cool. But then like I talked to him later, and like Doge is right here, and he's like, yeah, man, I should listen to you. But I'm like, you know what? It's like your first time with the whatchamacallit, and you're still sitting pretty because he invested like over here just as a joke with his friends, right? So,
Yep.
but like this is just like a really good lesson for everybody. When you're at these like all-time like raging highs, you got to use that Buffett principle and take like at least half of it off, Like when people are really like greedy, you got to be fearful and take some of it off, So while I had first of all, I didn't think Biden has been in office that long. That's first of all.
I
Second
didn't
of all,
realize it had been. Yeah, I didn't realize it had been that long either. Time
yeah,
flies, right?
I did not realize that Biden had been in office that long. Second of all, like, okay, like I just don't know the plans for Doge. Like Elon said he was gonna do all of this, he says he's gonna do all of that, but he's juggling SpaceX, he's juggling Tesla. Like, okay, he's gonna now do something with Doge too. That's my only thing about it. Whereas, Charles Hoskins and Cardano, this is their only job. LCX, this is their only job, pretty much. You know what I mean? So like you're asking Elon to split time from Tesla and all the other things he has going on, SpaceX, Neuralink, all of these other things that he has going on, and do something with Doge. That's my only thing with it. But just purely chart wise, if we look at all of crypto, it's a great buy. Whatever you're looking at this point in time, because it's so far off. Like we can look at everything on this list. Matic, Track, which is another one I just did a video on. Shout out to you, Strictly. I think you're the one who told me about this one. No. It was Jesse 818. But we were talking. You sent some comments on my video on this one, so definitely check out my video on this, guys. We're gonna get onto it a little bit afterwards here, but yeah, Strictly. I remember you sent me. You said you were in on this too, but yeah, a lot of cryptos, such great deals right now. But as far as Doge goes, I just like how much do you think Elon can split himself? I don't know. That's my only thing with it. Cannabis
I
plus
get it.
what's up? Who's doing cannabis and crypto? Like I don't understand.
Well, what
Reed, you
stocks
gotta
are
tell
doing
me that one.
cannabis and crypto? Is that what you just asked me?
No, L. Clay Reed, you have something in here. You said cannabis plus crypto equals dollars, like dollar sign, dollar sign, dollar sign. You gotta tell me What's up with that? You said everybody knows Doge, isn't it? Man, I'm not trying to get people off Doge. I'm just saying Elon has so many other things going on. Why not something else? That's what I'm saying.
All right,
Elon
check
isn't the
this out.
developer for Doge. You're laughing. No, I'm not saying that Elon is the developer for Doge, but everybody went gaga over it after Elon said he would help with Doge.
All right, wait. I'm gonna share my screen. You need to zoom even more. Okay. There is a
Yeah,
joke
thank you.
about like cannabis and crypto. They're probably like independent things, right?
Yeah.
But I just did a search of press releases. These are company issued statements in Benzinga Pro. I searched for press releases that contain both cannabis and blockchain. And there are a lot of companies that are trying to do cannabis plus blockchain solutions.
Hold on.
Swear to
1
God,
second, Luke.
tons of them.
Susan, you're saying Elon's icing on the cake. Just sell me on Doge. Like, give me something that they're doing in the future. Like, that's the thing. Like, Elon's saying that he's helping with it, but what are their future? What's the future there? That's the thing that I want to know. Okay, Strictly has something. He says there's some big cannabis companies getting into crypto. Actually, big money. Yeah, I know one podcast, the Gentlemen of Crypto. I like those guys a lot. They were talking crypto and cannabis, but I'm not knowledgeable about it. So Luke's doing some really nice thing right here, showing us how we can use Benzinga Pro to look at the news of that. So
Well,
what
just
are
check
you
it
doing?
out. Like cannabis and crypto, somebody mentioned that, I think is like two separate places to invest in. But there's actually a lot of, I just searched cannabis and blockchain in company issued statements. There's actually a lot of companies that are trying to do both. Look at this one. 420 movement comes to Cannabis Co. with Primo Gardens, Aftermath Islands, Metaverse. So if you want a cannabis and crypto play, there are a ton of stocks out there.
Really?
Tons of
Okay.
them.
All right.
Okay.
That's thanks, guys. You guys gave me something else to research. Like,
So
I
there you
love
go.
stuff like this. Let's do this. Like, okay. So I'm
So
gonna
this is
have to research
on
some.
Benzinga Pro. Yeah.
Okay.
Free
Wait.
trial.
What did
Ruel,
you
it's a 2-week free trial, no credit card required. Link is in the chat. Is there literally no reason why anybody should try it for 2 weeks? It's literally free.
right?
No
And
reason
it's
not to try it.
one of the best sources for news, both crypto and stock. So out of world, guys. I love it. Yeah. So what did you search? So you put in cannabis and crypto? Is that what you put for that?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So that's something I can do some homework on for sure. Let's see here. In the comments again. What was that page you just had up? It was
I went
Benzinga
in.
Pro.
Yeah, I went in Benzinga Pro. Link is in the chat. Literally no reason not to try it. It's a 2-week free trial. And there you go.
All right, LK Reed, cannabis and crypto both down. Good time to jump into both. I'm definitely up on the cannabis on the crypto. So definitely good time to jump into crypto. Cannabis, I'm not so much up on. We could probably defer to Luke if he knows like some cannabis stocks, because I know cannabis stocks like off the top. Let's share, Luke. Share me
Okay.
here.
All
I'll
right.
just
You're
go
back up. You're back up.
I'll just go look at some that I know from the tippity top of my head. Tilray. Oh yeah, that's low for Tilray. Let's do the 2-year. Oh yeah, they're another one that's just been just dogged. Okay, I'm seeing what you're seeing now, L Clay. Reed, I'm seeing what you're seeing. So what's the other one? Corona, I believe it is. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Another one that's just been beaten to the ground. Yep, Kronos. What was the other one that everyone was really high on at the beginning of the year, like right when Biden came in? I'm not gonna be able to remember it. Let's see if I have I might just have a cannabis watch list. Okay, there we go. Okay. Sundial, that was the one everyone was talking about when he first came in office. And you can see there it had that big spike. Yep. Done. Aurora Cannabis, another one. So I see where you're going with this. A lot of them have just been kicked in the teeth. So this is another thing that I was talking about too. All these growth stocks, a lot of growth stocks have been really kicked in the teeth. So let's bring up a couple watch lists then. Watch list. And this is all about, again, finding an undervalued asset, right? Let's see. Another. Okay, so let's go. Cannabis stocks that we're looking at. Let's get rid of the chat there. Let's add another watch list. So all of this is we're doing in Benzinga Pro. Luke just gave you the login for that. It's 2 weeks free. And I just want to show you guys this. They also have it right now where you can look at crypto in here. Most of the top, like at least 100, I know are in here. So definitely give Benzinga Pro a whirl. Let's go again to beating up growth stocks. Okay. And this is going to be important for you guys that are also in crypto. There are a bunch of Bitcoin miners that have just been kicked in the face. So Riot Blockchain, this is one of the big Bitcoin miners. And I want you guys to look at this part. So you guys see these earnings? Their revenue is up every year, every quarter. But yet they've been kicked in the face like this. Can you imagine when Bitcoin soars to 100K, which it will? How valuable this will be? Another stock like that has been kicked in the face. Clean, and they do Bitcoin mining. They also do microgrids. Again, if we go over here looking at the cannabis stocks, Tilray, growth generation. I was high on this one too. They sell like all the things that you need to grow cannabis stocks. This one's gotten kicked in the face badly too. Wow, guys. So such an opportunity we have here with both of these markets being so low. If we go over here and take a look, like I just said, like we started the show with, right? Stock market is down like 63 points. Bitcoin's in half here. So this is the time where we're supposed to like load up with stuff. You know, you take a little part of your paycheck, you just load up on things and you just don't worry about it for like six months to a year. And you're happy with yourself. Like, for example, remember how I was telling you guys with
Excuse
these
me.
value stocks, people were talking about, okay, oil is done. It'll never come back. It's done. It's over. I know this play personally myself. I made Forex on this play. People were talking about this oil's over. It's done. All you had to do is hold this for a year, and you got what, a four something X out of it. Same thing with some of the crypto things we showed you with Cardano. We showed you with some other things. So, El Clay, you're right, man. These cannabis stocks seem like they have like they're an undervalued asset. Only thing I like to caution you guys with these stocks, and with the stocks, you may have a longer wait period than you're used to with crypto. So just know that coming out of the gate. But if you're interested in diversifying your portfolio, it makes sense to hold on to some stocks. But just know your waiting period with this, instead of like crypto is usually like four months to 6 months. Stocks is probably going to be lower like a year to like a year and a half. All right. So just know that going in. All right. I just want to make that very clear.
You're getting a little robotic on us again, Mr. Will.
Okay. So just know that. Just know that going in. So let's see here. Michael Bell said, "Yo, Rue, check out OLB. They do Bitcoin mining too." Okay, I'll check that out. And also know, guys, as soon as the show's over, I'm gonna go live on my channel, so we can bring stuff
Without
over.
me?
Like
Without
this.
me?
No, dude, you can come over there too if you want.
I can? Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Maybe I'll come over and try it out for a couple minutes.
Yeah, come on over.
All right, cool. What else, Ruel? Should you talk about the Patreon?
Oh yes, the Patreon, guys. Yeah, definitely come over to the Patreon. It's like the best value ever. I do weekly stock or weekly crypto watch lists, and the cost is only like $7.77 a month. So it's less than $2 a watch list. And I also do bonus posts like it's coming. You guys are Cardano fans. Cornucopias is doing a mint of this thing called a javelin. So you get bonus posts like this, which are like free of charge basically. What was the last bonus post I did? The last Cornucopias mint, which had you mint, you could have 2x your money there. Another bonus post of helium miners available through this link. There's just tons of bonus posts, but let me give you like an older crypto watch list, so it's not something that I'm taking away from my patrons. We'll go back to here. So it's like a crypto watch list of what I'm thinking like it's pretty good for the week. Stuff like Paribus, stuff like Cardano, stuff like Cody, which is Cardano's payment system. Things like this. So this is what it looks like. So you guys kind of get a little peek of it, but it's specific to what I'm seeing during the week. And of course, it's not financial advice, it's just a crypto watch list. Also gave the guys a watch list for 2020. That is also available if you get the patron. I don't know. I think it's a pretty good deal, and it's another place where you guys can contact me, send me messages, and ask me what I think about things. So, that's there as well. But we can definitely go over some of these things like OLB. Yeah, Cannabis growth. That's my other one. Did we go over Cannabis growth? I don't think we did, but I should add that to my list. Thanks, guy. See, and it's stuff like this. Like we can definitely like grow as a community. What I need to do is set up a Telegram or a Discord. I think I'll just do that sometime this week so that we can continue to do stuff like this. So yeah. But yeah, this is the thing that we can do and help each other grow. Just like last week, Jesse 818 told me about Origin Trail. Definitely, guys, come over to the channel, like and subscribe. Darkened.com. You're right here. We're trying to make a push to 1,000. We're at 85 right now. So yeah, channel darkwatchwatcher.com. And here's my video on Origin Trail. Much like Origin Trail, there another one. It's like part of the world. I cannot connect with it.
Oh,
Otherwise,
Ruel, you're getting rough. You're getting choppy on me, man.
getting rough again.
Yeah.
Let's see. Maybe let me close down some. screenings. I don't know why it's moving so slowly today. Okay, how are we looking now? Better?
You're looking okay. Yeah, so far so good.
So yeah, I'm gonna try to set up a Discord this week, sometime during this week, and I'll just let you guys know next week if it's set up. Definitely, at the very least, I'll do a Telegram because all that is just adding people to the group. So yeah. But yeah, come on over to the channel, guys. I wanna get to 900 by the end of the show, guys. Let's do that. So come on over to the channel. It's darkhorse.com. Check out some of my really cool videos, like videos on LCX, videos on stock versus crypto, videos on stuff like Seek, which you guys know I'm extremely high on if you guys have seen the show. And I got a playlist about stuff like sectors and stuff to invest in. Yeah, so there's just tons on the channel for you guys. Yeah.
Amazon.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
Sorry, can't open the gate, otherwise I place it on the map.
No worries. Just had a little delivery.
There you go. Not bad, right?
I love it how Black Roo is using TradingView and Benzinga Pro for charting. Yeah, man. I have some videos on charting too, guys. If you want to check those out, it's kind of just how I do my charting. But yeah, let's make that 900 by the end of the day, y'all.
Boom. I dig it.
Or at least by tomorrow for people who are watching the recording. But yeah.
Cool.
Let's see. And then afterwards, after the show, we'll look at CGC, we'll look at OLB, and we'll look at Susan, we'll look at SDIG. Let's see what else. The show, anything you guys have with it, or stuff, do really little research. Yeah.
All right, Ruel. Yep, I'm gonna close it off, and I'll see you over on your channel, sir. Peace.
Hey guys, see ya.